had no intention. I had no intention of all of going after another Nigerian scammer. My husband has said he doesn't like me doing that. He said that a bunch of times. But guess what? I have a random one now from somebody masquerading as a a close friend that her birthday is today. Somebody I know in real life, and this idiot is showing up pretending to be them. So we're going to have some fun. I may have promised my husband I wasn't going to do this, but what can you do when they pop and they're like this? Let me see what she's saying. I'll read you all of it. Okay, it's popped up in my friend Kathy's name. It says, hello, how are you? So I knew as soon as the messenger started showing me that this person was coming in off a version of my friend's name with my friend's photograph, but not actually my friend. I thought, ooh, let's have a little fun. So what I told her at that time, he, her, it, I'm going to say that because I don't know what it is. I said, happy birthday, Kathy. How are you celebrating? It replied with, I'm doing good and blessed. Can't make no complaint. Hope is all well with you. Okay, that is Nigerian scammers talk if there ever was. Constant mangling of the syntax and everything else. I'm glad to have this because you can see I'm shaky today because I just had an asthma attack trying to go to church, trying to sing on worship team, and I skedaddle right back here because they repainted the place and I'm having those issues. So this is good to have something to distract myself with. So I started having some real fun. I said, do you want me to bring cake to our lunch today? Or would you rather have weed brownies? This faux Kathy said, that would be so great. Then I said, are you bringing Harpo? They said, no. And then I said, oh, okay. Are you bringing Stinky Joe and the gang? Are you bringing the mushrooms? I'm going to make this person think that they have strayed into something very, very strange. Hey, Bliss. Yeah, it's been a while. My husband said, oh, don't do these people. Don't. You're a Christian, blah, blah, blah. I was like, Jim, if I can derail them from talking to somebody else, then I've done a service to the world. And I don't consider telling them not the whole truth to be lying like you lie on something else. So here I am today, like I said, so full of albuterol, I'm doing like this and jumping around and going, oh my God, throwing in 1/16 of an edible so that I can stay normal. And this person is PMing me as my friend who happens to be having a birthday today. And I'm about to PM my real friend and let them know I'm playing with their faux friend. I think the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like I'm back and forth PMing with her. Playing with a Nigerian scammer right now with your name and photo. You lucky birthday girl. So let's see which Kathy W answers back. These are just, here's the thing. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to throw it out there. Exactly why they would think that you would believe the name of somebody who is similar to your friend, but they put a slash in the middle. And lately it's been crazy when I've done that. I had my uncle, I had one that cloned his account and was trying to pretend it was my uncle. I did the exact same thing. I started asking a bunch of crazy questions and throwing them out there without giving them any real information. I'm not getting together today with Kathy W. She's in northern Michigan, I think it is, or is it central? She's in Michigan, and there's no way from Costa Rica to get together with her. But the scammer does not know that and said, yes, they're looking forward to it. So that's always funny when you have somebody that you know in real life and you can figure out pretty quickly that somebody is playing with you. Okay, come on. You can have yourself some real fun, particularly with questions and other things like that. Okay, scammer, come on, come on. I suspect what they're having to do now is Google what mushrooms are and why I would bring breeding mushrooms. I guess Ollie has seen by now that, okay, what is this? I'm getting some rather strange ones. Okay. Oh, this is the only thing I don't like about this. I don't like waiting for these people to answer me back because they do answer eventually, but it's not good. I gotta tell you guys, this always freaks me out looking at myself in the YouTube panel because the older I get, the more I look like my father. I don't look like my mother much, but damn, I look like my father, except for one thing. I don't have blue eyes. My father had very blue eyes. He looked very black Irish with his dark hair and his wrong cup, my small cup for church. Come on, dude. Here you were answering me quickly, and all of a sudden you stopped the minute I went on camera. Why? Why? So did everybody see the craziness that was going on last night with WOACB without a box of Kleenex? That's how stoned out I am. I'm almost calling her by her full right name. She was trying to link Duggar happenings together as some kind of plot or something, and that's pretty bizarre. But what I found even more bizarre, the viewers don't realize this, she trotted out her I'm bisexual and I'm being harassed thing. Somebody asked her about it, and she said it was the story of the flag. You didn't know she had a rainbow flag. And at first she showed it all torn up and said the wind did it. It looked like the wind or the weather. And then it suddenly became my neighbors who all hate me did it. They tore up my flag. Well, she got busted repeatedly on that. And the story disappeared. She quit saying it. It's back. She's now playing the bisexual card and the flag incident to draw in new viewers. They're going to not understand that never happened at all. Okay, I'm going to give you one more chance to come back, dude, in a few more minutes, and then we're going to go because can't be sitting on here if the scammer won't answer. It's really weird, though, that I know how desperately poor various people are in various parts of the world and the scamming that goes on. There's some of it here, too. I got to say that. There's some people that they live to scam. I can usually smell those people out in a hurry and just deal with them. Say, ain't nobody got time for that and just run off. But sometimes somebody gets you good. I've yet to be gotten too often. There are a couple times that we've gotten, but one of them, it was kind of funny because I saw the immediate karma of what happened. His karma realigned very quickly. I'm trying to think what the guy's name. He was a collectivo, and if you're here in Costa Rica, a collectivo is a guy who is a pirate taxi, a pirate taxi. They're not paying taxes. They're not registered. You're just riding around in some dude's car. And the scary thing to me about all this is these are guys who don't always have their car in good repair. They don't always have their car in anything. It sometimes can be example, I saw one this morning. The paint was peeling off the car. The car was all bashed in. They didn't have a license plate. They couldn't close the trunk, so they had it strapped down. They had the trunk strapped down. And they're riding around like that as a collectivo. Everything in the world wrong with the stupid car. And no license plate. And they're driving around collecting money from driving people hither and yon. So the advantage of the collectivo is they're everywhere here. We don't have that many official cabs here. We do have oodles of collectivos. And by the time this had happened, we had already determined, we already knew what the price was going to be from point A to point B. So this guy picked us up one day to take us into Tamarindo. He had a white brand new car that was just washed and waxed and nice. I got it. Wow, this is great. Well, he went maybe 100 yards, maybe a little less, and he pulled over. And we had verified with him. We said, $1 mil for Tamarindo, and he had said, yeah. Well, he pulled over about 50, 100 yards from down the road and said, no, it's raining. Mucho lluvia, lots of rain. The price is now 2 mil. So we said, fine, right, whatever. We got to get to the bank. So please, whatever. So he took us to the bank and we paid him double because it was raining. So we got taken that time, but not by too terribly much. $2. Well, $1.80 is what it is right now. $1.80 he got us for. The next day, we see the same guy when we're coming out of the grocery store. And what we ended up doing, I saw the guy and he said, hey, you want me to take you anywhere? Because I was at the grocery store checking out. And I said, no, thanks. I've got this. Because I didn't have so many bags that Jim and I weren't going to be able to walk home with them. And it was a short distance, maybe a half mile. This was before our car got here. Like less than a month before our car got here, we shipped it. And before I could say no thanks, he'd grabbed my bags and taken them out to his car. So we got out there and he said, 2 mil, 2 mil. I was like, you're going a half mile. I said, give me my bags back. We're going to walk home. This guy said, no. I'm going to bring you 1 mil, 1 mil. That's still a lot to go from here to there. He says, you got bags. So we said, fine. Okay. And so we got in his car and we went the little half mile. We gave him the 1 mil, which is roughly $1.80, and went in the house. And it had rained a lot, and the rain was even with the driveway. And this was during Hurricane Nate. He went to back up and get back on the main road, and he backed his car up over the road and into the ditch. So it was sitting like this in the ditch, and he popped a tire while he was doing it. And he came in and demanded that we A, call and pay for a tow truck, and B, pay for his tire. Because he did this while he was taking us on our ride. I said, oh, no. We've already left the property, dude. We're not going to do anything more than this. And I guess this guy's not going to come. So I laughed at that. Karma, instant karma, within 2 days. So there was that. Okay, ask me whatever questions you want to ask me today. Anything you want to know about the Duggars or what's going on with IBLP or any of the other things, because my little scammer friend has flaked out. They are apparently not going to contact me again. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to get off here in a few. But anybody has any questions or something that they want to talk about, just let me know before I go. But I've lost my little scammer love. Where are the good ones, and why aren't they contacting me anymore? Why aren't they contacting? Oh, well. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and go because I don't have anything much to do now. The guy's not answering back. This was Adventures in Scam Baiting, brought to you by Scamaway. Well, Chris, I love to throw something really crazy out and see how they react. And well, the thing is, at first they were taking a long time to answer me like this. So I think that whoever it is, they're fishing for multiple people, just fishing for them, throwing out that bait, looking to see who bites. So when this happens, a lot of times what you know it is the scammer has found another fish in the sea, because I've never said anything beyond happy birthday. Everything else has been questions. So I'm almost positive he's got a much, you too, he's got a much fatter trout on the line than me. Even I'm pretty fat. Okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, scammers.